Hey, traders. Good to see y'all. Happy Monday, where the stock market had a massive breakout candle today above that sell wall. We'll look at that, but just starting the stream like we always do. Y'all can hear me, right? Think so. Think we're good. Yep. So, Bitcoin looked really good at the beginning of the day. Stock market opened, everything was going well, and then we had a pullback, later in the day where you topped out at like 52,113, the highest price you had technically seen since the 4th, which was that fateful crash day where Bitcoin lost. Let's see, the 4th started right here. It lost 21% of its value that day before rallying some at its low point. But that is a shooting star, right? I mean, that's a 4-hour bearish reversal pattern. 4-hour, not like that big of a deal, but it's there. Huge wick, no wick on the bottom, and that can signify reversals. One high, a second high, it could be a confirmation high, where you eventually pull back and make some sort of M shape, which happens countless times all over all markets, right? So, or not. Yeah, we're not. I mean, all we knew is we had identified some hidden bullish divergence after the classic bearish divergence, after the classic bullish divergence, and continuation has occurred. But what we know about hidden bullish divergences that those continuations do not imply like major higher highs, really good rallies. It just means that you pivoted and you started going. But clearly, there is still supply up here. It seems like around that high from December 7th. That's what you're hitting. You hit that for the first time today, because you did not even do that on the 24th, Christmas Eve. So, I don't know. I still think like 52.6 to 53K would happen eventually, even to fail it and to dump. But like that's just such a major level that has not been tested yet as resistance since the crash, really. I mean, yeah, I get it. Maybe that wick right there, but I'm just saying, normally you do. Market participants like pushing assets up to old major levels just to see, if there's going to be that much supply there, or see how much demand there is before maybe breaking it. So that's about it, really. That's it. That's all the follow through you get after the hidden divergence. Pretty meh. As altcoins, a lot of altcoins outperformed the crap out of Bitcoin today. They were really able to shine, but recently, past 2 hours, they've started to sell off a decent amount, well off their highs. So that's Bitcoin on the 4-hour. Just remember yesterday, the weekly candle closed and Bitcoin confirmed a bullish engulfing, a weekly bullish engulfing candle at an inflection point. It's really good, man. Really, really good. So, it was a decent start to the new week, but really hasn't gone anywhere. It's up $230, which is like nothing. So, okay, that's it, man. That's your Bitcoin positive momentum still building. I mean, RSI is 51, certainly neutral right now. So there could be a lot of upside, at least to see 53K. And then one more time, that weekly right here. That's it, man. That's a big deal. It's not a joke. Engulfing candle. All right, so that's it. That's your Bitcoin. There wasn't much movement today. And all I can do is talk about what did happen, and it was one 4-hour shooting star pattern, maybe topping out, and you hit your highest price since December 4th. That's it, before reversing. Okay, all right. Ethereum been definitely underperforming Bitcoin lately. You can clearly tell that too. It cannot break that 200 moving average. Testing, failing. Kind of gross, man. Kind of gross. It's vast underperformance, but it's just. So Bitcoin rallies, this thing's going up to. I don't know how in the world it's going to be able to break 41.79. Just the way Bitcoin's just slowly grinding up. Where's the big impulse? And why is Ethereum so vastly underperforming Bitcoin right now? When other altcoins are outperforming the crap out of Bitcoin. It's interesting. Change in dynamic. For sure. So, though it's okay, there's still so much before you can get really bullish on Ethereum. I mean, you just got to think about the levels: 41.79, 43.84, And then the high from 44.71. All these, like, these are just highs from history. You got to break them. You're below all of them right now. But yeah, consolation prize, you're above 39.53, which is real. You even held it as support. So, I mean, doesn't really look that great right here. Nothing sticks out as, oh, it's so incredible currently. Now, it did look pretty good. It's like, figure, all right, when are we going to mark up? Like, when is the big rally happening? We've bottomed out just like you. It looks like, I mean, very similar to what we were doing in September. You're doing recently here. And it's just like, where's the markup? Come on. We're waiting. That's it. That's Ethereum. Nah, really nothing to write home about today at all. Okay, Cardano though, there is something to write home about on Cardano. One we've been every single day monitoring, right? It broke a very major resistance. Yes, it did, chat. Hidden bullish divergence. See, this is what I'm talking about. So Cardano had hidden bullish divergence, just like Bitcoin. But notice the difference between, like, you know, Cardano catches follow through price action off the hidden divergence. Look at the histogram odds. Then you go to Bitcoin, it's like it didn't do anything. Like, no markup, nothing. So just sometimes this happens. So now you are showing some bearish divergence, right? Hey, Netscape, thanks so much, dude. Yeah, we have a new emoji ball. There it is. It's GRT because it's such a freaking joke, right? That's the first one ever of all time. And I'm saying this, if you're going to tip today, you might as well just tip 777 or $7 super chat, because we should probably, it'd be the coolest thing if we just had a tip jar full of GRTs, all right? That's it. Thanks, dude. Someone took heed. Someone listened in the general chat. Okay, yeah, but Cardano, I think eventually, I mean, minimum 163, that was the case, because that's like your most shallow retrace from your all-time high to this correction low. That's so shallow, and that's so, I mean, even there, I think eventually you could hit that, pull back, you end up making a higher low than the previous low. You go to like 188. I think that's the target eventually.
Could you take a look at dollar knock? Is it a cup and handle in the making on the weekly?
Nokia, what's up? I hold potatoes. Thanks for 20. Yeah, we'll look at that. Okay. Appreciate it. So, like, I'm supposed to, I told people in general chat, or just people that are watching, somebody can do it. I gotta, like, what should I say about GRT that makes it sound so amazing? Because I'm gonna set it up like an audio clip with the TTS. So instead of like noise, it'll be like, GRT is the best asset in the universe, man, or the multiverse. Because string theory. Right. Thank you, Anonymous, for the 7s. Look at that, dude. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You know, the more GRTs in the jar, the higher the price is going to go. It is science, dude. All right? Holy crap. Thanks, man. All right. So, yeah, eventually 163, easy. No problem. And then, I mean, really, you got to go and think about what assets do historically, normally, and not weirdly. Like, they go to 382 to 618. So I think just that level is going to happen eventually. What's up, Anon? Holy crap. Chat, you seeing this?
Hype in the chat!
GRT's in the chat!
GRT is the best asset in the universe. I love you.
Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah, man. Dude, you just don't get it, man. You just don't understand. GRT. It will, yes, GRT will replace Earth. Exactly. Yep. All right, so more upside on it. Cardano, you know, broke a resistance, could back test it, and it wouldn't be weird at all if it back tested it, dude. It wouldn't. Okay. So you back test 145, 148, then you run to 184, 188, and all, you know, nothing's weird. It's all normal. Thank you, Anonymous, for the 7s, dude. Look at that. The jar is freaking out, man. We might just screen capture the jar full of GRTs. And then make that an emoji in the Discord, so you can just a full tip jar of GRTs. You can emoji it. Perfect. What's up, Anonymous? Thanks again, dude. What's up, Sexy P? Sexy Pie? Yeah, Sexy Pie.
Could you look at Ocean Protocol in 4 hours and daily? Thank you.
I don't know. Could we? Right? Isn't that what your grade school teacher would say to you? I don't know, could we? We may. May we? Yeah, we'll look at Ocean Man. Okay. So get it, Cardano, good stuff. Guess what? Also great. This is the trade setup, right? This was the trade setup. BNB outperforming Ethereum now. Outperforming Bitcoin. Hey, breaking that 200 moving average for the first time since the 9th of December. Nice, dude. You're rolling.
The Star may have destroyed our heroes' owner banks, but the GRT rebels will never succumb to the Mitch Empire.
Dang it, dude. I don't have any of my Death Star sound clips. You don't have to use an entirely different Stream Deck because I use an entirely different hard drive. So there's like actual memory on it. So I have to like get out my other Stream Deck and put it. It's crazy. So execute order GRT. Oh my god. Hold on. What is no, never mind. Okay, we can't do that. Yeah, so I think 600 eventually, right? It's a great start. The trade setup. It looked good. It was set up just like Ethereum, like almost identically to Ethereum, but it was just like Ethereum, I think, was below resistance support. This one was like just holding it, higher lows. Like, all right, we don't know if it's going to play out, but it's certainly an area where one could take a low risk, high reward opportunity, and it's playing out now. Okay, isn't that cool? You don't have to know where an asset's going to go to make money. Yeah. You take the pride and ego and arrogance out of it, man. It's a good combination. Okay, so those are your big four. Let's look at total. You know, total also shooting starred on the 4 hour, unfortunately, but you know, it's just the 4 hours, not like the daily or anything. So at least what we got there going for us.
I like turtles.
Excuse me, interrupt me, turtle guy, Jonathan. Yeah, so whatever. I mean, I just identified it because it's educational no matter what, right? Learn your Japanese candlestick reversal patterns, learn your Bulkowski patterns, learn your harmonics, learn your Fibonacci, learn it all, man. Hey, what's up, Dret, man? Thanks for the sevens. Or should I say the GRTs? Dude, that jar is getting lit right now. Don't you dare tip me anything other than $7 super chat or 777 stream elements. Don't you dare. Thank you. I'm just kidding. You do whatever you want. We're just having fun here, okay? So the reversal candle, unfortunately, after the hidden divergence, as I'm saying, like, you know, you saw Cardano had the same hidden divergence and got follow through and nice positive histogram wicks, and Total and Bitcoin didn't do crap. Already negative momentum again. Sometimes it happens. Just you fail to launch, you attempt to rally, and it's pathetic, and then it sells off, and then maybe M shapes occur after, but maybe not. Maybe this holds. I mean, you know, what time of the day is it? Well, Asia's awake. Time to dump. I mean, right? Based on since the China banning and stuff, like that is only what goes on. Like one day, I think it didn't do that. Like one day out of all of them. Woo. So when Asia's awake, it seems more probable sell-offs would occur because that is like what's happening. I mean, all the time. They just keep dumping, dude. I don't know. Eventually they'll be poor and they'll run out of crypto to sell in the West. They'll just keep buying it, and then they'll have no influence. And then what? Okay, so that's your total. I mean, nothing crazy. I mean, the daily's cool. The daily's fine. I mean, there's, you know, positive Momo building. I like this. You're about to, dang man, you're gonna be closing like right at that daily high. Dang, man, I don't know why I don't have that. I think I had that plot on the 4 hour. Right there. You're gonna close below that actually. That sucks. Hey, Ron Swings, thanks for the sevens, dude. And the GRTs continue to rise. Thank you, man. So unfortunately, just looking at your old all-time high from May 8th, you're below it, man. You couldn't hold above it. That sucks. And I don't know, I mean, like, eventually, no matter what, you'll end up making hidden bearish divergence, right? I guess. From that all-time high to the next high. Yikes. I don't know, man. Yeah, some days you're going to be like, hey, there's so much cool stuff to talk about. And then some days, no, it's not. I mean, you know, Bitcoin and Ethereum, certainly nothing to write home about. Nothing like notable today about them. Good God, man. Okay, so let's look at the S&P 500. There it is, chat. Highest 4-hour close ever. Closed at session highs. Highest daily candle close ever. And again, 69th all-time high daily close created today. So obligatory.
Oh, it feels so good.
That boy is good.
Sexual chocolate. That's right. I mean, eventual, if you're talking about a wave structure, 4,900 eventually, you know, you're going to be going up and down. You're going to fill a gap probably or two. But either way, you'll probably just end up making a higher low than December 20th low. And you know, the wave will eventually get there. 4,900. That's a 1618. Happened, but again, you know, it happened back here. It was perfect. Kind of crazy. And so you just, big breakout. We had Devon Energy, AMD, EPAM, FANG. And yeah, so energy, yeah, well, we knew energy was looking good, right? Yeah, anything tied to energy was looking pretty interesting too. So your Dow Jones, still not at all-time highs, but this is kind of like the wave structure we've identified that's really strong. You have that deep retrace on B and the higher low on C, and one of your highest candle closes literally ever. In fact, it was your third or fourth all-time high. 1, 2. It was your fourth highest daily candle close ever today. And oscillators look insane. I mean, like, right? If you're talking about technicals, talking about daily, you're 59.8. You're about to be in the bullish control zone, nearing price discovery. I'm okay with that. Look how you bounced off the 200-day moving average. Dang, man, it's too strong. Money printer, go burr. No stopping this thing. Here's your NASDAQ. It was the dragon. And still well off your all-time highs. You know, you're not there yet. But this is what we're talking about, right? The supply line was broken. There was divergence. You did make your highest candle close since the 22nd of November. And I mean, to me, it seems like you're nearing an 88% retrace, which is probably where reaction could occur. Or it does off. I don't know. So 16K target still. I think you still got a little bit more upside to go test that November 5th high. Can flute with the 886 from the previous high to low. So yeah, a little bit more upside. It's just going up, man. Nice. Great for our retirement accounts, I mean, of course, you know. Okay, and then of course the small caps, the Russell 2000 was also dragoning. It's the dragon, underperforming dragon, but nevertheless still rallying right at that 200 moving average. Broke out last week, and I think you got some more upside. I think 2318 to 2361. Wouldn't that make sense? That makes too much sense. So yeah, probably just some more upside on this one, and that's it. You know, it's stuck in the range, right? It upthrusted and failed to break out in November and dumped near the bottom, and is rallying again and just ping-ponging in between, doing the same thing it's been doing all effing year, between $2,100 and $2,300, stuck in a glass case of motion, literally. Here's gold, very nice. Gold making its highest 4-hour candle close since November 22nd. Substantial. This is some developments, right, going on. I mean, this is a big level. Now, I mean, based on this higher low right here and the hidden divergence, you're testing it again. I mean, it does seem very possible this time you do break it and you go to 1833 on gold, right? Too much sense. Too much accumulation been going on for, you know, months, and you've back tested old resistance points from history as support. And now you're rallying, you're just testing the same resistance you've been testing and failing a lot. And it seems very possible you break it this time, you go to 1833. That's it. Good stuff, man. What happened to my music? I think I can hear it. Bueller? Can y'all hear the music? Is it dead? Okay, that's gold. Let's go to silver. Across the markets, man, right? This is a stream show. All right, silver grinding away at a very critical inflection point where between it, straight up, straight down, 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 straight up. Eventually straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down. My God, dude. You break this, it could very well do straight up again, where it goes from this $23 area to $25. That's what it always does between this zone. I mean, a couple times it doesn't, meets halfway and rallies again, but based on this harmonic, based on the bottom of the range, it's been in for a year, it looks pretty good. And I figured maybe a type 2 return would happen. It still could. But so far, it's been pretty good, and now it's just butting up against a very critical area. When you break it, there could be more upside. How much more upside if it breaks it? For real? 7.5% more upside on silver. Dang. Okay, nice.
GRT is the future. Ask Discord, bro.
Oh, flip the whip. Thanks for the 7s, dude. I know, man. The priesthood of GRT rises. Thank you, dudes. Welcome. Y'all see that? You see the jar is... Don't look at that, man. It's like a rave party. Okay, so that's silver and gold, you know, finally doing stuff and looking pretty good. Not bad, right? Technically, even though they're so slow going, such large market caps, it takes a lot to move the meter, but they're starting to do it, man. All right, that hasn't really changed lately. It's kind of every time we look at it, yep, kind of better than it was the day before in ways. All right, U.S. oil. All right, why not? Let's look at some oil, man. Oil just pumped again and is at its highest level since November 26th. And I think it's going to $78. You break 78, then you're going to the pattern completion zone of the bearish bat pattern, which is at 82.47. It's the dragon, the higher low dragon. Better than the Russell 2000, which was the lower low dragon. I like this, man. All right, every time what happens on U.S. oil, when it breaks supply lines, big markup. Supply line, big markup. Supply line, big markup in the making. Could take you to, you know, multi-year highs. Could take you to the highest level. You know, you'll take out the high from late October, and you could see your highest level since, I think, 7 years, was it? Something stupid. Highest level since 2014, yeah. $100 energy or oil coming in time, eventually. All right, so that was kind of it for those. I mean, we can look at, oh my god, dude, it's just like, what do you even... Here's Devon Energy Corporation, top gainer on the S&P 500. Look what it did, like hits that 200 moving average on the 4 hour and then just crazy bounce. Yeah, I mean, it's not much. You fell below 38.57. You had to desperately stay above it right there, that 2009 low, and you just fell below it and you just rallied very hard back above it. And we'll probably see $48. That'll probably be tested. That's another big area. So it's a lot. It's like, you know, $48 and $50. It's like a zone. Of course, it's always the zone, man. The peaks and the valleys, right? So you ever break $50, my God, it could be a really nice markup based on history, right? I mean, almost always in history, when you break 50, you go up to at least $63, $60. So yeah, just looking at the top gainer, it's been mooning. What an uptrend, right? Energy, assets, higher highs, higher lows for the long term since the COVID crash, or at least since October 2020 on this one. Look at that spring, back test of spring chat. Very educational asset. There are many that can teach you so many things, right? It was once a resistance back from 1990. Well, you know, back in 2020, it fell below that area. Oh my God. And then sprung, back tested. And then you had an M shape. I don't think this one hit deep enough. Like, I think it went 70%. It didn't go 78 or 88%. But that sometimes happens when you have inflection points, right, from 1990 that you hold on to. So good stuff. And then you have you got old AMD that, like, it did look like, yeah, it was getting toppy, then played out, and then this is what happened. This is like great testament to bearish things and bullish trends. It wasn't very reliable, but it did play out, but underperformed. It didn't do very well, right? I mean, it didn't usher in any kind of major reversal. You just pivoted, hidden bullish divergence now. And look at this on AMD. First level of positive momentum since the 29th of November. Dude, semiconductors, man. AMD, you would not want to bet against Lisa Su right now. So, highest daily candle close since November 30th. And yeah, it did look like momentum shifted a little bit on the 4 hour, didn't it? Yeah, it was there, man. I remember looking at it, and I'm like, I don't know, maybe. And it's playing out the lowest low, then the higher low that matches up perfectly with that first low. Wow, momentum shifted, neckline breached, and probably going to go to the all-time highs to test it. Yeah, really nice, dude. Look, yeah, kind of filled a gap, too, from November 3rd on this low from December 14th. Crazy, man. Yeah, beautiful. Really, really good. Nvidia had another good day, too. I mean, look at Nvidia. You know, it's like right back in. Like it's bottomed out. Right back above that 287 level. Probably going to 323 again to test it, and may go to all-time highs. Now, here's the thing about this one. At the supply line, yeah, that was showing the distribution going on. But right here, look at that. You breached a very real supply line today. So some sort of breakout on Nvidia. You do need to recapture, you know, your previous highs, 323. You break that, man, all-time highs. I mean, you'll be going to 346 again and beyond. All right, this is beautiful, dude. Like, I mean, outperformers. Doing things. Bitcoin not really doing things. Bitcoin's like 4 hour topping out, like confirming a top on the 4 hour for now anyway, right? You made one high, you sold off, you attempted a rally, pathetic. I mean, absolutely awful, right? Shooting star, falling back below the 200 moving average. Okay, that's normally not what you want to see. I'm just saying. I mean, maybe it just turns things around, but why are you doing this one time and two times? I hate the second time. Second time's like that confirmation high. Thanks for the 860 people tuned in. If you're enjoying it, like button, bell, sub, you know, if you want to. All right, so, and this was looking at couple notable gainers today, whatever. We can I think we had a request, like one request, right? Oh yeah, just one. Sexy Pie, remember it's not 10, it's 20. So Nokia was the only request of the stream. We'll go to it right now. Knock it out. Nokia, come on, man. Like, there's just, you know, you were warned on this one back in 2020, all right? This was a slow-going thing. This one just hit its highest level since March 2019. We're talking multi-year highs on Nokia today. And now, soon to be testing a major level of inflection. Beautiful, man. I mean, you break this 640, you're going, most likely, to 866 again. And I say again because it happened. The Wall Street bet, it was nuts, man. We identified this, and it actually they pushed it up here, and then it was over. And it wasn't really over though, because it was the long term. This is the daily and the weekly. We identified this, okay? Right, this arrow not moved, okay, and it's not done going up. Based on this harmonic structure here, you do not ignore stuff like this. GRT? I'm sorry, I can't. I just took my glasses off, scratching my eye. What'd you say? You like good jokes? What'd you miss about GRT? I don't know. Ask general chat. They'll be happy to tell you. Thanks, dude. So Nokia, you break 650, 866, then 1161. I'm thinking that's probably what's going to happen eventually, just like Ford Motors. Yep. This is just following. This is going to do what Ford did. You know why? You know the narrative of this harmonic is 5G. It goes to 866 eventually, and then it could very well make some just common retraces. Common retraces are going to be unbelievable peaks. $16 almost.
Sorry, here's the rest for ocean analysis. Thanks.
So, thanks, dude. Yep. All right. Well, look. I mean, I don't know, dude. This is just like nothing changed. You know, it's funny. It's hilarious, right? Think about an asset that does this, okay? This is the weekly, so very significant. But it doesn't always end up like this on you know, you go to another time scale and then you just go to an asset, all right? You saw it, right? The harmonic and the inverse head and shoulders, right? That combination. All right. So then we go to a completely different market on an S coin. And it's just the 4 hour though. It's not the weekly. It's the same picture. The same picture. The M shape, the inverse head and shoulders, the beginning, right? This one's prettier, actually. I mean, this was so symmetrical. It was gorgeous, man. I even posted this in general chat yesterday. I'm like, some S coin, but dude, we even talked about it like on stream. And what I say, probably going to $41. You hit $41 today. And yesterday you were at 37.20 something. So nice to see TA be respected. The harmonic, the inverse head and shoulders, that is confirmed. But yes, $41. We knew that could be an area for you could have trouble. Why? That's very real. It's a peak back from October 2020. It's a valley from July 2021, and clearly a peak from December 4th and pretty much, I mean, December 10th. So you break that though, good God, look out. Could be going to $52. So, I mean, if FIL can break this level, which it hasn't, the upside potential could be 27%. And it's like, oh yeah, everyone makes fun of it and laughs at it. Yeah, because it is terrible, dude. It just is bad compared to others. But, you know, at the same time, you have to take emotion out of it, and you still have to look at things the way they are. And if you took FIL away and made it, say, BTC or Amazon or something like that, and you look at this, you say, oh my God, it's so good. Right here. All right, so just Nokia weekly, FIL 4 hour, right? This one's going to move a lot faster than Nokia, of course, but Nokia's got a much higher probability of it playing out eventually, right? This one's, you know, may not even break above $41 ever, but if it does, it's got stupid upside, and people will start talking about it again, I guess. You know. Anyway, so let's go to that next request, the only one. Okay. Here's Ocean. Ocean just stuck in a zone. Stuck in a major zone. I mean, it looks like it's rectangling, kind of. I see a little accumulation there. But it can't really break that dollar, can it? It breaks third time and it's failed. Fail, 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 fail. And you're failing again. You failed. This is certainly an area where a reversal could occur. All right. It was support, resistance, 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 and as resistance again. So you fall below 95 cents, though, that's probably where you mark down and you create an M shape or something like that. But, you know, I guess you're okay for now. Just say something like, I think you're just rectangle. It's just a consolidation structure right here, just like that. That's what you have. Right after the major impulse. Consolidation. Could be a bullish rectangle. It's just a rectangle. It has a measured move both ways. You could measure the size of the structure and then measure the breakdown or the break up. So we could do it like this, all right? Just so you know. Just so you have an understanding. If it breaks down, you got a target. Your target downward would be 76 cents. If it breaks out upwards, then you got a target of $1.18. Unfortunately, that's all I can give you after such a nice move and just sideways chop in a very real zone that you have failed to break. You have not been able to break it for the third time now. First time was the 22nd. Second time was Christmas Day. And now again, the 27th. You can't do it. You have not been able to break $1. I think if you break $1 for real, you could look at the markups that occur when you actually break $1. You can go to 133 very fast. But I think more often you have failed and you've dumped and you've gone down to like 75 cents. So that's all I can tell you is I'm kind of neutral on it. It's rectangling and it could go either way, and you got targets both ways. Okay, that's it on Ocean. I don't know, UEC. I know we've been looking at it. It looked good, right? It looked really good, man. It was stupid good. You know, like was bottoming out. 1, 2, 3, the higher low right there. Well, it's a higher low in the wick, but a lower low in the candle. But yeah, it was good, man. This was solid right here. UEC, uranium. Yeah, like that level. You see, the big breakout is $4. You break $4, you're going almost $5 instantly, right? I mean, that's what's going on with UEC. Crazy hidden bullish divergence too, and look how the hidden bullish divergence is catching the follow through, unlike Bitcoin. But this is the daily, the low, the slightly higher low. It did a full reset and an uptrend, right? Full resets and uptrends where assets are making consecutive higher highs, higher lows, and then eventually they lose 88% of their value or 78% from the previous low to high. Look at that. Once to the 200 moving average, major bullish engulfing candle today. There was another one though, like UEC, but what was the other one that we looked at and it was just like, oh, sweet mother of God, look at this, you know? I don't know if it was URA or whatever. It was something. Sexy pie? I don't know. Is it a joke? You know what a joke is? The sentiment of crypto right now. That's the joke. Yeah, dude. It's just tough times, man. Tough times. So, yeah, dude. I think that was it, though, right? Yeah, but that was like we had 2 requests today. So I guess I can just randomly look at things. Bat about to hit the measured move of the inverse head and shoulders we had identified. It was close, but it's not going to be able to do anything when it hits a resistance and Bitcoin sells off. It's just not going to happen. Okay. Almost there though. I mean, target was 148. You got to freaking 145.6, man. So you're going to pull back while Bitcoin pulls back. And again, you're right there. You got to get above 138. You get above 138, that's some serious levels. I mean, that's where big things can happen. That's where you like, besides one time, you minimum go to 159, 160. So yeah, great stuff. Little Bulkowski structure. It looked good, then it ended up being, it's still the same. It looked fine. With confirmation low, it's fine. At an inflection point, it doesn't invalidate the structure really. And it's okay. So, you know, you had that one. You still have block that really, you know, it's performing well. I thought it was back testing a spring, and then it's still not dead till it falls really the confirmation below 5.8 cents. But man, you just gotta think that this is a low risk area for this asset to maybe catch a bounce to run up to 9 cents again, but it hasn't yet, not even close. And it's not doing anything when Bitcoin goes up, nothing. And then when Bitcoin dumps, it dumps with Bitcoin. You got to hate those when that happens, man. It's just, what do? You can't do anything when an asset just doesn't catch bids. And then when the selling happens from the macro, it sells off too. It's just awful. You can't do anything. ENS also can't do anything, man. Like you break a little, there's like a little consolidation structure there, a supply line. You can't do anything. When you hit an actual resistance support from November and multiple times December, you up thrust, then you back test the up thrust once, just kidding, twice. You've confirmed a top on ENS, so it could very well, what do you think it's going to do? You know, right here at this point, just does the stupid M, right? It's going to break the BAMM and go to the 886. come all the way down to like $38, $39 probably again, right? I mean, that kind of stuff, yeah, you could almost book it. It's just range bound, straight up, straight down between $36 and $47, man. So probably gonna happen.
Hi Mitch, could you look at VET?
Yeah, VET's been pretty trash lately. It still hasn't even broken a supply line. But yeah, we'll look at VeChain. Sure. Right now, because just kind of winging it. So 4%, but again, this is what I'm talking about. There's a supply line that goes back to November, early and mid-November. You got close to it, but no cigar. I do like it. I mean, if it can get above 10 cents, I mean, that's a big zone right there. Yeah, if you can breach that level, you can clearly see what happens historically in price action, right? You go up, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, and then straight up, and then eventually straight down, and then up again, and then down again. So if you can get above that and hold it, I mean, there could be wide open spaces for VeChain, you know? Just a big if, very, very big if here. It's just going to do what Bitcoin does for the most part. That's all it's been doing lately. So yeah. A lot of work to do still, but if you can stay above 9.5, 9.8 cents, back tested as support or something, then it could be very interesting here. But it is starting to show some bearish divergence on the MACD histogram. There you go, your VeChain. Nothing really like actionable for like an amazing long right now. Yeah. I mean, 886. I mean, yeah, it did from that low from July. It did make an 886 for sure. It's just like Chainlink and XLM, right? Low to high. It did test that 886 on the scam wick down, right? Yes, right there. So big M shape. One could try to perceive it the same way as Chainlink or something, right? Look, I mean, there it is. Like, it's pretty undeniable, and it meets the criteria, I believe. Like, you're not worried about B on a shark. It's not really as big of a deal. Right there. That is just like Chainlink and just like XLM. I mean, you were really... And you bullishly engulfed. Okay, VeChain bullish engulfing candle confirmed yesterday in the weekly. Immediate fall through price action. And once it breaks 9.8 cents, I think it could very well go to 13, 14 cents easy. Okay? Yeah, this is perfect. This is a perfect setup for much higher prices, okay? Why? Think about it, man. Think about it, all right? Let me just show you. This is the theory, the idea behind it, okay? This, right? This stuff. It turns into much larger wave structures. You just completed the C wave. So you get what I'm saying? Like this is what goes on. This is what can happen. The big M shapes, big W shapes. The N like B to the A to C is its own mega harmonic, right? So it could just be the beginning. The engulfing candle is good, and the PCZ of the smaller harmonic kind of your signal for maybe how that could actually play out eventually. Yeah. Thanks for the 300 likes. Yep. Appreciate it. Yeah, 300 likes on 325. I mean, we could literally double that. But I get it, man.
Less than 3. 0.100000000 LTC.
Igor, thank you for the 1562 of Litecoin. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you. You know, you could have tipped 2 different GRTs right there. Been the same amount. We'd had a cooler jar. Just saying. So you see this picture, right? VeChain, one of the few. And then you go to Chainlink, one that is certainly, you know, for patrons. This is one I really want to. If people were like, hey man, you know, which ones? Well, Chainlink was, I think, the one, or one of the ones, with this classic perfect M shape, man. At nice deep retraces at inflection points from history. broke above $20. I think you're going to $34 eventually, man. This is like the prettiest one, and I don't know, man. Looking at the weekly on VeChain, it looks similar. I think, you know, VeChain's probably going to do the same thing now. After looking at it on that time scale, it looks strong. Okay. Write a book on what? Burying a dead chat. Yeah, I could probably do that. I could be the you Googleist for chat. Wonderful. Oh, people joined the Discord. Thanks for joining the Discord. You got like almost 14,000 members. I keep saying that for a year now. Yeah. So that Discord link is pinned above. And here, I'll spam it real quick for you. So let's see. That was it, man. I think we had 3 requests. And then, so yeah, this one, I think Maker looks amazing on the weekly. There's like bullish divergence to the weekly. It's his own little M shape, clearly right there. All right, bottomed out, 3 valleys, and it's gone. It's going. Yeah, the weekly engulfing candle. So look at this, though. It's so nice right there. You know, that look on the histogram island is stupid good. And then the engulfing.
What's your value on Kadena?
Kadena, way better than Cardano. I don't know, dude, we'll look at it. Bitcoin, 7 minutes left. Asia's dumping it. Oh my God, I'm the most surprised human being on the planet. Just kidding, I'm not. Like, you just can't be surprised. This is when Asia dumps it. Now, between now and 3 a.m. All right, our time. Can't expect anything good. Because they never, like, they kept it propped up once or something, okay? They just dump. I don't know. They got big problems over there in Asia. I don't know what it is. I mean, authoritative governments, Evergrande collapsed. You know, they're poor and they have to sell all their crypto now. So every day, I'm talking about right here. Yep, here your shooting star. About to be confirmed in 6 minutes, right? Shooting star confirmed with some follow through below the 200 moving average and probably a confirmation high, 1 high and a second high for now. Really, really weak follow through, like no follow through.
Praying gesture, gracias amigo.
Yeah, mining stock. Thanks, JS man. Sure. Yeah, that's all they do. They can't buy anymore. All they can do is sell. Okay, Hut 8, I guess. Let's go to it. We'll run out the clock. Hut 8 mining. Yeah. Man, it was close. Got real close. Didn't that measure move? That cup with handle stuff? God, man, you were just... But yeah, right here, 100% retrace. Oh, dude, you can talk about a daily Japanese candlestick reversal. Can someone tell me what this is exactly? Not, oh, it's this, it's not that. It's not that one thing. It's just one thing. It's not what you're probably going to answer with, though. It's a more normal standard Japanese candlestick reversal, just to give you hints, not like a exotic one. Yes, I played quarterback for the defense. See investor. Yes, linebacker. Nope, it's not an abandoned baby. Chat, I got you. How is it not an abandoned baby? Because the mother never abandoned it, right? It closed right here on December 17th and then opened literally like right there. There's no gap. So that's how you know it's not an abandoned baby. It was never abandoned by its mother. Okay, morning star. That's it. Just a morning star reversal. Chat, come on. The gap is the abandonment. So this one had no abandonment issues. It gapped up. Okay, that happens. That's the morning star though, confirmed. And yeah, begun to rally from there. Only after losing about 100% of its value from its previous low from September. Yikes. But that's okay. They finally tested that 200-day simple moving average for the first time since July. Gosh. And in the end, you can't even say it was hidden divergence because of the lower low. It was, if you say it was the same low, then it was Class C divergence. But look, positive Momo is just begun to build. I wonder how much follow through you'll get. I think at this level, there is some chop here from March, but I think the big level is 1040. So if it pivots here for real, I think it could run all the way up to 1040 before big inflection point that it needs to break, like where it could majorly reverse. Okay, because that's kind of what it's done before. If it can break 880, it goes to $10, and then after that, not sure. I mean, it, you know, up-thrusted before September, so is there much of an M shape? I don't really see one on the daily at all. Like, there's no discernible valley that gives you the B to C, you know? Yeah, I mean, it's like stretching the imagination. I guess you could say that's the XABC, right? It's just kind of like 100%. Yeah, that works. I mean, that definitely meets the criteria. 1.618 is the max criteria on C. You got it there. I mean, it's just a shark hitting a deep retrace, going down to 102%, 103% before, you know, reacting. And I guess the divergence helped on the 4 hour. So yeah, probably $10 here, but it could always just come to back test at 735 and get a double bottom. That'd be awesome. Okay, that's your HUT mining. Okay, we got 2 minutes, 30 seconds till your daily candle close. Look on it. Oh my god. Oh man, we got some severe weather coming on Wednesday and Saturday for my area. So I just think about weather when I hear that ding. So yeah, you're about to confirm the follow through of the shooting star on the 4 hour. You're going to close below the 200 moving average. You're pretty much confirming a top right here, I guess. One high, and here's the second high. And no positive momentum. It was pretty pathetic. And then you could even start arguing, oh, the RSI is diverging bearishly. Doesn't really like look like that. I figure you'd be rallying to 52.6, 53K, no problem. But it's Asia. Asia's poor now, so they have to. Pat M, it's $7 on Super Chat. The reason is, for some reason, Stream Elements does not let you on the alert box have a variation of centage, right? It has to be zeros or fives, right? It has to be like $7, 6, 5, 10, 100, 200. It can't be 701, 777. So it really is annoying like that. So, okay, chat. 1 minute. But nothing wrong with a little Ethereum Classic and basic attention token and Doge in the jar. Litecoin with GRT majority. No, thank you, Pat. There you go, dude. There you go. I feel better now. Well, look at GRT, man. All you need to know is it's going to be the future, man. It's the future of everything. 2 more likes for the close. I don't know, dude. Could we? Yeah, 1 more like and it'll be 400. 1 more like. Who's going to do it, man? There it is. We did it, dude.
Hype in the chat!
And a new day will be born in 10 seconds. In order to be an indecision candle after a one sec. Pump it, dude. Pump it, Pat. The GRT simultaneously being tipped as the new day begins. Wonderful. Thanks, man.
Hi Mitch, can we take a look at MGAF please? 0.00500000 ETH.
What's up, hindsight, man? Yeah, we'll look at it. Sure. Thank you, dude. Keep it rolling, Pat. Keep it rolling. We're gonna look at that. We're just you know, looking at Bitcoin. Thanks, Pat. Yeah, we got to figure out an audio clip for that, where it's me saying something about GRT taking over. So confirmation high, kind of confirmed, I guess. So I guess your first target, you'll be going to see 50,263, which is a candle high close from December 12th. Seems likely at this point that you would go at least go test that. Maybe hold. Maybe you hold. Maybe not. You don't hold that, and then you're going straight down to 49,251. And that's it for now on Bitcoin. So just let's hear for that. And then Ethereum, it's worse. It's kind of just stuck, man. It can't break. That 200 moving average is a steel wall. Man, normally that's not good. Normally you need to get above that and stay above it. You don't ever want to be like testing, failing. Gross. Come on, man. But yeah, I'm sure there's like some sort of demand line here. Right, demand line's there. Yeah, sure. That'll probably go test that. You know, Bitcoin sells off. It goes 39.76, 39.50 again. Okay. Look on this. What would Bitcoin look like on the daily? The daily candle is indecision. Complete indecision for days now. But the good news is, right? After that golden candle, I mean, no price action either way. Bears trying and bulls trying. Fixed price on Bitcoin for days now. Yeah, and you're just kind of in between a major zone. Like I'm thinking, that's why I'm thinking like 52.6, 53K is tested. But I guess you could always come and test 48K first too on the daily, whatever. But you just think you break out, you back test, then you bullishly engulf, and then you get so close. It's like, why would you just? It's like a sneeze. Like a sneeze thought it'd be going down to. You think 44K, 42K would fulfill that M shape, but then like all this new development occurred on Thursday and Friday, and now I feel like I'm sneeze because we can't test 53K. You know, I can't sneeze, man. Big yikes though. Thanks, Asia. Okay, so there was that MGA. Oops. Uranium. Never been here, but looks good. Hey, Pat M, man. That's right, dude. Fill it up. Fill up the jar. The purest jar ever. Thanks, man. Pump it, dude. Pump it! We got an OTC uranium asset that clearly not at like low risk areas, right? I mean, it can be in an uptrend all day, and it can be creating an awesome M shape and stuff, but you can't say this is low risk areas ever. Pump it, Pat, man. Bruh. GRT, the best thing that ever existed, man. All right, look at an M shape here. How legendary. And look at the spring back test to spring, June or July of 2020. Good God, it was like, reminds me of GameStop. It was the same month that GameStop did its own back test of spring from 2004. Look at that spring back test of spring, then gone. Bye. So now it's like struggling. I mean, you're below 24 cents. You got to get above that, man. When you get above that, insane things happen. But look, every single time you truly get above 24 cents, insane things happen. But this time you failed twice to do it. But yeah, you are trying to pivot here. It's a little too perfect to be a formal or formal harmonic, but you call it an M shape. I mean, it's like a Gartley almost. How deep was it be? Shoot, dude, it's like a Gartley, man. Good God, it is a freaking Gartley. Look at that. Dude, that's insane. Let's go, MGAFF. Great contribution, Captain Hindsight. Because you've begun to react, up 8.48%, only after hitting the 78% retrace of this M shape. Where, you know, slightly lower high on C, a little too high, but then B is like 61% retrace. It's like perfect. It's like, wow. So get above 24.24 cents, and then you're going to 34.75. That's your target. Easy. Okay. Dang, man. So it's not at like a low risk area. It seems like it's just more so a momentum harmonic. Momentum M shape. See them? Way better down here when assets are doing M shapes, you know, at critical levels and backtesting springs. Because you know, without a shadow of doubt, it's like, you don't really want anything to do with the asset below like 3.7 cents, you know, because it's the abyss, and we know it's the bottom of a range But up here, it's tougher because we know this is the top of the range. 24.24 cents is the top. This is what happens when the market participants fail to breach 24.24 cents. You lose so much value. Let's go, Pat M. Pump it, dude. Will the jar fill with GRTs? We're very close now.
Chains 0.04998679 LTC.
Rodney, I know you tried, man. It's tough, dude. It's tough to in crypto because they're always like 2-cent fees. They charge you 2 cents for a fee. So thanks for it's the effort that counts. Let's go, Pat. You're almost there, dude. You almost did it. Wow. I'm pretty pleased with the way the jar looks with all the party GRTs. Maybe we make a $70 contribution too and make it larger, like a larger GRT, you know. So yeah, that's this is solid, dude. Wow. Uranium, Gartley, and a really nice uptrend here. Let's see here. Is there a demand line as well? What, dude? No way. Look at this demand line to boot. That is gorgeous, dude.
Roll Tide.
What's up, Sid? Roll Tide, dude. We're gonna be. Oh, you hear that Cincinnati's doing a blackout game? You know how that turns out when people go blackout against Alabama. They get curb stomped and embarrassed. I don't think they knew. I really don't think they had any idea the history of that with Bama. And I think after the fact, they started getting on the tweets. They're like, oh, God, what have we done? Thank you, Pat. Thank you, Pat. Thank you, Pat. VGX. Oh, that's can't remember. VGX. That's not the heck? That's not it. VGX. Dude, which VGX, man? You want to wait? Said, hold on, dude. It's $20 minimum, by the way. It's not 15. Sorry. Yeah, man. Come on, Bitcoin, dude. There it is. Is that the one? Nope. There's still a vacuum in there. Oh, you just kicked out the bat. Perfect, dude. Perfect. Now you just kick out that Dogecoin. Voyager, yeah. Voyager, I think it was that. For sure. Nah, Verge's XVG, not VGX or whatever. So oh, what have you done? What have you done? Said you put okay. Oh, I see what you did. I see what you did. But like, which one, man? Like, which one? You know. A lot of data here. Oh, well, there was a demand line. I do like it. I do like it kind of here-ish. 330, right? The high from September and the high from October. Thank you, Pat. That's the zone, right? That's kind of like definitely a zone of inflection on this assets chart. So I think if you can hold this, could be a bottom, right? You're in an uptrend for now, and I don't know. Maybe it is a Gartley, like it was. You know, I see like definitely a swing low here. Is that it's a little too deep? It's pretty. It's the golden pocket, and then it hits a 78% retrace for the most part. I mean, it went lower, probably went to an 886, but that's Gartley stuff. Gartley behavior right there. So a nice reaction, but so far all it's done is testing that 200 moving average as resistance and pulling back. I don't think you have enough. I'm not confident yet on it because market participants are now in the midst of working on attempting to test 330 as support, and it's on the way, so it'll probably be there to test that soon. So if it holds that, I think you're in really good shape for more upside, and if not, you could be just heading right back down to this low right there, 285, the peaks from October, and also a valley from December 20th. So that could be a type 2 return there, and it could also be good. So nice M shape at least. You got that. So some of them have these, okay? But again, they're just reacting really, kind of. Sure, you're undefeated. Yeah, you can. Well, assuming the Power 5 teams choke and all that, they did. So they normally always do. I don't know if there's ever been a time where, you know, Power 5 team doesn't choke and the team that deserves it gets in. Like every time. There hasn't been like actually any controversy yet. But remember, the only reason there is a playoff is because Alabama fatigue. Everyone in the whole world was sick and tired of Alabama.
Best community. Come at me, brothers.
Just look at hindsight, thanks, dude. Yep, come at me, bro. But dude, for real, only reason we have a playoff. When Auburn got screwed over in 2004, when they were undefeated, our Mike Sliver, whatever, the SEC commissioner, he advocated for a playoff game, and everyone laughed at him, said, "Screw you." And then what happened? Then the SEC went 7 years in a row winning national title. And then Auburn, of course, lost to Florida State and snapped that streak. But then, you know, whatever. They thought, oh, if we have a playoff, then it'll maybe make Alabama not as successful. You're wrong. It made it easier. So, yeah. This whole transfer portal thing, too. Saban said it was bad. You better be careful. And look what happened. They wanted it anyway. So you don't want this. And now Bama's using it to their advantage and is destroying people even worse than before. So it's like anything you try to do to like curb Bama's dominance, it just keeps backfiring. So that's real. No, it wouldn't. No one, like, no 8 teams. Why 8 teams? Why? There's not been one reason to do 8 teams yet, because there's no, like, the 5th team doesn't deserve to be in, almost like every time. Tell me the number 5 team in the country, they don't deserve to be in the playoff this year at all. Yeah, it is. I'm just like, this is it, dude. I mean, I guess we'll look at GRT, right? I mean, enough. All right, here's your GRT chat. Nice shark. Didn't quite get to the 113% retrace, but has reacted pretty well. Got above 62.8 cents since rallied, but can't break 75 cents. Can't do it. Candle high close from December 21st. Can't do it, man. 200 moving average. Can't break it. So you could sell off again and maybe get a big type 2 return or something. Just some more opportunities for NFL players or draft picks to ruin their entire life and career. You mean that, Yummy Blades? Yeah, sure. Yeah, no, really, right? Another Bama underdog money line. You won't get that again for a while. Vegas knew it. They knew it, man. Like, they were probably reluctant making Bama the underdog. I don't know, man. I mean, like, you know, crypto, like this, you know, it's a good start, but a shark is like, it made a lower low than the low from September, and that's the concerning part to me on GRT. It's like, I need confirmation. I need a higher low. I need this thing to like back test the spring. I need it to back test the low from 28. I want GRT to do this. I want that and then that, okay? I don't, like, what do you want to do? You want to take a long here? It's just not really a good idea. It just doesn't make sense. If you're talking strategic entries, you want successful back tests, and then they're higher lows and then accumulations an argument. And it's the second low, not the first. All those things. Like, it's just, this is an area where reversals happen. It probably will reverse here. Especially Bitcoin's going to sell off and go test at least 40, what? Well, it's gonna test 50,300 today. I mean, probably the next hour, but because Asia's poor and has to dump. And then after that will be 49,240. That doesn't hold. But yeah, Bitcoin's kind of like confirming a high on the 4 hour. Yeah, Oklahoma and Texas will be SEC East, and Alabama and Auburn will go. I'm sorry, they'll be West. My bad. Oklahoma, Texas will be SEC West. Alabama and Auburn will go to the SEC East, I believe. That's what has been discussed. Well, that'll be a while, right? That'll be years. 2025, I believe, is when their TV contract's up, Big 12. Oh yeah, what is there to talk about? I mean, we talked about all the crypto stuff and charts, college football now, whatever. What do you want? There is no hype in this chat. There's no hype in crypto. None. Sentiment is crap right now. It's just not good. It's like, it's grindy. There's just some altcoins are more exciting than Bitcoin, dude. But Bitcoin lately has just been molasses, man. It's just been as slow as molasses. It's the same. It's lower than the price it was December 7th, December 4th, right? So it's just no follow through on the hidden divergence. Yikes. Well, I guess we're good, man. Hour 16 minutes. I did all I could, you know. That's all good, man. It's off season until the hype comes back. That's fine. So, all right. I'm just leaving you with this, and I mean, December 12th candle high is going to be tested. If it doesn't hold, then it's probably going to 49,242. If that doesn't hold, then 48,174. You just confirmed the top on the 4 hour. One high, you don't know. Second high, you do know now. So there could be more downside and just an M shape or something. Okay? All right. So thanks for coming out. Thanks for the likes, love, support, contributions, everything in between. All the GRTs in the jar. Hilarious. Asia's dumping. Nothing new. Until next time, respect the TA. Hey, Buddy, thanks for the GRT, man. Thanks, man.